5 red shiny lights out of the drivers. And it's lights out and away we got the mini good start. By everybody, what a start by everybody. Good start by Sergio Perez, already going up into second place and crashes for Vettel. Verstappen crashes into Sebastian Vettel. Verstappen out of the race, Perez out of this race, Bottas out of this race. Yeah. That's a really good bounce down by everybody, by everybody. Vettel, all these guys contacting, and something is happening with Vettel's tyres. There you go, Vettel's tyres is gone. Vettel has got a puncture there. I think he's got a double puncture. Double puncture for Sebastian Vettel, who is limping home now. From the start, when he did make contact. He started. Oh, he needs the barrier as well, the wall there. And all the fans for Max Verstappen now booing, but that is unfortunate. Nikita Mazepin up into 16th place. Not a good start by Charles Leclerc. I don't know how it happened, but you know, it's just him as usual. So safety car deployed, Vettel limping home. Yep. He's limping home, there's nothing he can do to avoid that contact. And now we have a safety car. Hamilton's 3 seconds ahead of Gasly. He needs to do the delta. He is, Hamilton. Yes, he's still doing it. But, you know, it's just difficult, you know, when you're doing yeah, it's just, you know. So what do you think about this race is going, and how is it going there? Yeah, it's a big contact, and yeah, are you there, mate? Okay, I was just talking to mate. Yeah, it's a big shunt there, you know. It is still legit. There's no answer how it happened, Vettel, but I did know Vettel started all this. That's why he's got double puncture. He crashed us into into Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen. He did it on the right by Verstappen, but the rest of them were on the left by Perez, and on the right again by Bottas. But he hit Perez the hardest one, and then he hit the wall like 10 times, and that's what caused the puncture, double puncture on the left. Yeah, that's what happened. Thank you very much, mate. And yeah, so we're now behind the safety car. Vettel still limping home, as we can see. He's taking time, and yeah, at least he's not out of the race. I think that's where the pit is. It is. Yeah, so it's limping into the pit. Let's see here. He's coming in. It's just, you know, unfortunate by Vettel. So they have a plan, Vettel, and I wonder they're gonna have to put the hard tyres on, not the soft, because it's too early. But yeah, they have to wait, because I don't know what they have to check for stuff. I don't know what happened there, but now they're doing it quickly, and everybody's booing as well, as we heard. A little boo, not like really loud that we just heard. Yeah, mate, back it down to you. Why did Vettel have to wait? They were checking on Summit, and I just heard on the radio that Vettel and the team has a plan that he's going to the hard tyres, and then maybe like on lap 7 to 10 that he's going to the soft tyres to see if he can get the podium. But it might be possible that he will not get on the podium. This is going to be like extreme hard for him to get on the podium. He's like a minute and 37 seconds behind Nikita Mazepin, and that's what the plan is. Let's hope it's going to work. Thank you very much. As we're on board with Lewis Hamilton, as we can see, yeah, it's just like there's more booing about. I don't know why. Maybe it's just for Vettel. I don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen, you know, and yeah, you know, it's gonna be interesting, but yeah, it's just honest, like, I don't know why, who was that idea for, but yeah, this is gonna be one of the craziest races we already had at the start, but we're gonna see the replays after the race to see what happened and how did it happen. It could be true that Vettel could actually contact to everybody, because I saw Vettel from the start making contact to Verstappen, but not at Perez and Bottas. But you could be right there. But we're gonna have a look after the race up by the replay. Yeah, it's like you know, but they are doing the plans. Look, Vettel already going fast. He's not admitted anymore. He's just admitted in 5 seconds. Just, you know, he's just going too fast. Yeah, it's just, you know, you can't complain. Like, and the safety car ends as well. And Vettel is not there yet. Where is he? He's not far. He's just a few corners behind. He's not a minute anymore, so that's good. So the safety car ends this lap, as we see by the safety car, the tires, and all these cars on board with Esteban Ocon just there. There's Lando Norris, George Russell, Mick Schumacher. Look at all these cars there as well. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, you know. Not even the Haas is the who's behind the safety car? Everybody but the Haas is the last one. Vettel is not even there yet. He's catching up. He's 44 seconds behind Nikita Mazepin. He's just going fast with the heart. As the safety car peels in, and away we go. Thank you, mate. And on board with Lewis Hamilton again for the second time this race. He's driving absolutely really good. But yeah, it's going to be an absolutely interesting race as well. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting indeed. But we don't know what's going to happen. But let's just find out what's going to happen in a few laps later. Daniel Ricciardo goes up into 10th place. Charles Leclerc goes up into 14th. Latifi comes back at Ricciardo, and Alonso and Giovinazzi as well, battling like Latifi and Ricciardo as well. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, you know. I don't know why I'm always going to say it's interesting. I'm just going to say it's interesting. We get it. But looks like it's going to be absolutely interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, I know it's. You know. So George Russell in 8th, you know. But yeah, I know it's going to be interesting. Yeah, it's just going to be interesting as well to be on the straight. You know, it's going to be interesting, you know, Optime Radio for Lewis Hamilton.
I have thrown away the win today, but you have the potential opportunity to get back up.
And it's going to be interesting there, as we just heard the radio from. It's just going to be interesting, you know. But yeah, we just heard the radio from Hamilton. He's still leading, but It's just too many stuff happening. We're on lap 5. Vettel 17 seconds behind Nikita Mazepin. He's not far now. He isn't. He's just one corner behind. Let's see if we can see him at the back. We don't think so. No. He's gonna take some time, you know. But he's coming. Yeah, we can tell by the it's just like, you know, so interesting that to see. It's just gonna be interesting, you know, how to see. And Vettel is ahead of Nicholas Latifi. Latifi just pitted, as we just saw, and Vettel is up into 16th place and now needs to catch Nikita Mazepin again. Like, that's gonna, you know, it's gonna be interesting. Hamilton, there you go.
Lost power. I've got no power, guys. Okay, we're looking into it. We're looking into it.
And he's losing power. Lewis Hamilton. He can still continue. He's just like slow. Let's have a look. If he's just like got interesting. Yeah, Pierre Gasly's coming quick as well. It's just so interesting, you know. Let's just think, you know, that it's gonna be interesting.
Driver default 01, please. Lost MQK.
And it's alright. Let's see if it's gonna help him. Lost MQK, like, it's gonna give like the power or some of the magic or something. I don't know what you call it, but they just give you more power to the car. And George Russell, I think it's coming into the pits. He is. With who? With Norris. So George and Norris coming into the pits. Someone else is coming in. It's Kimi Raikkonen coming in as well. Let's have a look. So there's George Russell. Medium tyres going on for George Russell. Lando Norris ahead of George Russell. And Kimi Raikkonen with the medium tyres. What does Norris have? He has the medium tyres. And Russell with the medium. Kimi Raikkonen with the medium. Vettel up into 13th place. He's not far, you know. It's just 10 seconds. Not anymore. 10. I wonder what Hamilton is gonna do. Yeah, it's just, you know, he's just him. It's, you know. And you know, it's just, it's so interesting to see about the we're looking now. He's doing alright. He's just doing alright. on lap 8 on this race. Do you think it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be interesting, you know? Yeah, I wonder. It's gonna be interesting to see. Oh, yellow flag, and that's Lance Stroll. Wait, it's nothing happening, it's just a yellow flag. I wonder why. Oh, now we know, it is Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll stopping on the side of the track is out of the race. We can't even see him for a start. And he's out of the race. And it's going to be...
I got debris under the floor. Yeah, I got debris under the floor. Copy that. Still all okay. Your crash is okay. Keep going. Car line. Okay. Park it where safe. Park it where safe.
Just debris on the track. That's just painful for Stroll. And he's now out of the race. Yeah, it's just, you know, I don't know what to say. And Vettel is not far off. We might see him now. There you go. We can see him now. Vettel is getting closer, you know. It's just getting closer. Oh, that's bad. That is bad. And Nikita Mazepin stomping on the side of the track, out of the race. Make contact with Vettel. And out of the race. Is there going to be a safety car? It is a safety car. Or is it just a virtual safety car? No, it's a safety car. Safety car deployed, and we lost 2 other drivers. Yeah, it's just going to be interesting. We saw the radio from Stroll and just Stroll, you know. And Hamilton with the, what you call it, losing power, whatever. And Norris ahead of Sebastian Vettel. Vettel has come into the pits for the soft. I was correct, mate. You were correct, you know. He is actually coming in the pits for soft in lap 10, and it is true. Yeah, I know. And thanks for the information, mate, since lap 1. Oh, he's just overtook the safety car. They need to wait, you know. They need to wait. It's just so interesting. Oh, mate, I know. Do you think it's going to be interesting to see how, I don't know what they call it, you know? Vettel. It's just absurd. It's just gonna be interesting. We're now behind the safety car. Well, only Hamilton. Well, the top 10 did not pit, as we're hearing. Yeah. Nothing really to say in this race, you know. What do you want to say? I don't know, mate. It's just interesting. It's just interest, mate. Honestly, like. I wonder when the safety car's gonna end. Nah, you won. With Lewis Hamilton again. So the top 10 did not pit, so they have to pit eventually. If they pit at the same time, then Norris, Russell, Latifi, and Raikkonen, and Vettel, the top 5 will then. And maybe Norris and Russell or Latifi might win their first win, or Raikkonen and Vettel might get another win. Yep. This is Kimi Raikkonen's last win. It was the USA Grand Prix 2018, and Vettel's was, I think it was Mexico in 2019. I think it was Vettel's last win. I'm not really sure with Vettel, but I know Raikkonen is the USA 2018 with the Ferrari, and Vettel with the Ferrari. Kimi now to the Alfa since 2019. Vettel this year to Aston Martin. Yeah. I mean, Aston Martin is better than Racing Point, and let's just say they're still calling both teams. Anyways, so the safety car might end in this lap. Can I just say something, mate? Are you there? Yeah. When do you think the safety car is going to end? I just heard the safety car is going to end in this lap or the next lap. It can't be on lap 14 because it's going to be out of 15, so it has to be on lap 12 and or 13, but I think it's gonna be on lap 12 because they have to pit, the guys have to pit still like lap 30 or 40 on 15, or else they're gonna be disqualified, and they might can do it at 12, but I have to be behind the safety car. Mate, I just have to break in a minute. The safety car is now coming in, and Vettel it's just one off to Raikkonen. He's got the soft tyres, you know. But yeah. So once again, replay at Valtteri Bottas, Sergio Perez, and Max Verstappen coming at the end of this race, and team radios as well. It was just a big crash, you know. It's just, I don't know. So the safety car has come in. And the safety car has now come in, and away we go. There's some debris on the track, you know, from the lap 1. They're alright, aren't they? You could say so. So here we come, lap 13 out of 15. The top 10 has not pitted. Vettel and Raikkonen battling for 14th place. Raikkonen back into 14th place. Vettel now back into 14th place. Who's going to be ahead of the here in that turn now? It's Sebastian Vettel. Nicholas Latifi. It's going to be interesting. Down the inside goes Sebastian Vettel against Nicholas Latifi and goes up into 13th place. He's going to be up into 3rd, you know, because the top 10 needs to pit. 10 minus, yeah, it's just, I don't know. 13 minus 10 is 3. So, and the top, well, the 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 have already pitted, so it's just the top 10 that needs to pit. Yep, it's true. So they're going to pit in this lap, everybody, or else they're going to be disqualified. I think they're going to do it now. Everybody's coming in. And Norris is up. There it goes. Everybody's pitting. Lando Norris takes the lead for the what is this, Singapore Grand Prix, ahead of George Russell and Sebastian Vettel, Latifi and Raikkonen. It's going to be interesting, you know. Who's going to be the winner? Vettel getting close against George Russell. There he comes, there he comes. You can see back there, Vettel. It's going to be interesting. He's going to get against George Russell, you know. Here comes Sebastian Vettel round the inside against George Russell and goes up into 2nd place. And now he just needs to get Lando Norris to get his win again for Aston Martin, Sebastian Vettel. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. So here he comes, Lando Norris against Sebastian Vettel for 1st place. Vettel is getting closer and closer. He's getting closer, he's going faster, Vettel. I know, it's going to be an interesting race, isn't it? It's going to be interesting, you know you mean. Okay, seriously, stop. Oh, look up for Lando Norris, and they touch. Sebastian Vettel contact Lando Norris, lock up for Lando Norris, and George Russell takes the lead of the Singapore Grand Prix. And on board with his helmet cam, he has helmet cam, you know, and this is how it looks like. It's gonna be interesting, you know. Helmet cam available for George Russell. Yeah. And interesting enough.
Wow. Okay, right, something's happened. Okay. We will. We're gonna have to stop. Alright. Really sorry, mate. I'm really sorry.
He can come into the pits, you know. You can't see the puncher, but he has got a puncher. Lewis Hamilton is back up into the podium places in 2nd place. Lando Norris is pitting. And on board with Lewis Hamilton. And it's going to be interesting in there for everybody to see who's going to win. It's just too much camera. It's Lewis Hamilton, who's currently in a Mercedes, against George Russell, who is going to be in a Mercedes in 2022. It's gonna be interesting, you know. It's gonna be absolutely interesting. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Soft tires for Lewis Hamilton against the medium tires of George Russell. This is a battle, you know. On board with Hamilton and George as Russell hasn't got far to be on the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, George Russell coming out in the final corner. Ladies and gentlemen, George Russell wins a Formula 1 Grand Prix in his career. George Russell wins a Formula 1 race. Nicholas Latifi has got a front wing damage down into 9th place. And what a race. Lewis Hamilton comes home for 10th. Sebastian Vettel coming home in 11th place. Sorry, what the hell did you just say? Sorry. I like completely. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. What a race. What a race. Number 1, George Russell. There you go, he's the winner. Formula 1 winner. Wow. Best moment. That's why he's in the Mercedes next year. Warn you, no radio for Paris. Hey, yeah, he just got touched by... Yeah, there you go. As we can see as well by... the tyre just jumped off. We don't know. This is what happened to Max Verstappen. There you go, 5 foot shiny lights. And you know, lights on, all that. So this is what happened.
What an idiot! What an idiot! Calm yourself down for the moment, Max. Damn, he must have floor damage.
And yeah, and that's what happened to Sebastian Vettel. He had the puncture there, and that's what caused the puncture to Sebastian Vettel. On board with Valtteri Bottas, and no radio for Bottas and Perez, but only for Verstappen. Got angry, and that's the puncture for Vettel. That is it with the race. Here's your winner, George Russell, who completes the point. Lewis Hamilton take the fastest lap on the final lap of this race. Lewis took the fastest lap off Sebastian Vettel. And then comes Pierre Gasly and Nicholas Latifi, who had a front wing damage for making contact with Sebastian Vettel. That's why he's got a 5-second penalty. Norris should have won that race, but he must have made contact and got him the puncture from Sebastian Vettel. Miracle. It's really good and lucky for Sebastian. He did not get a puncher in the final up there. He did in the start, a double puncher you could say. But yeah, what a day it was. As we lost 5 drivers, make that almost 6 because Latifi stopped on the side of the track, I think, but he finished the race off. So what that means, we lost Nikita Mazepin, Lance Stroll on lap 8 and 9, and on the start of this race we lost the 3 drivers of Valtteri Bottas, Perez and Verstappen. See you guys next time, goodbye.